What was that?
Whoa.
Whoa! Go!
Well, we're doing some research here. Golls Woods, it looks pretty haunted to me.
Hey Dustin, have you heard any stories about this particular case back in Golls Woods?
Yeah, I heard the story of a guy getting out of his car and being replaced by a ghost who then got in the car and brutally murdered his girlfriend.
Oh man, that's pretty serious. Any other details or any other specific stories?
There's supposedly a black tombstone that is always hot. Along with that, there's been random various occasions of shadows walking through the forest.
This should be an interesting one, don't you think?
Yeah, it should be pretty interesting. I mean, I know some people who really they swear by some of these stories.
I know, yeah, we should be talking to one around here sometime.
We're on our way to a interviewee's house to interview them.
What stories have you heard about Golls Woods?
I spoke to a man not 1 week ago that we're going to hire to do some painting for us outside the house, and I gave him directions to our house, and he said, "Oh, you live in Golls Woods, I'm not going to come alone." And I go, "Okay, well, we don't live in Golls Woods, we live just to the south of it." So he proceeded to tell me that in midday, not at night or anything, but midday, he and buddies were driving around, 2 cars of friends, and he's quite the gullible person, I guess, so they took him to Lockport Bridge and they said, "Okay, if you park here at a certain time of dusk, blah, 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 you know, as the sun is going down, just, you know, early evening or whatever, you can hear children crying." Well, a bunch of his buddies had gotten under the bridge and were making noise, so he goes, "Okay, you know, that's not funny, blah, 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 you really scared me, okay." So then they decided to drive through Golls Woods to go home or wherever they were going, and parked by the cemetery, and they said, "Okay, you're supposedly supposed to, you know, see people in the cemetery or ghosts or headless motorcycle or whatever it is." And they stopped, and the one guy got out, and he's like, "I'm not afraid." He's walking around, and all at once, girls in the back of the back car begin screaming, like uncontrollably screaming, very scared, blah blah blah. The guy that's in the car comes out, white as a sheet, and he said, "Something jumped on the car." And they're going, "Okay, this isn't funny, you know, you're really scaring me, this is like the bridge." But he goes, "No, something jumped on the car." As they look, they see something dart like back into the woods. They all get in their car, they take off, they're scared, okay, blah blah blah. They meet up at the gas station, and on the back of the car are footprints. And I'm like, "Tennis shoe footprints?" He goes, "No, footprints, like bare feet footprints."
Red-eyed monster.
Of Golls Woods?
Yeah.
Really?
Well, I was talking to my dad, and he said that when he was in school, there was an albino dog that lived a ways away, and some of the people would see it, and things were exaggerated.
So the albino dog still roams? Or
I have no idea.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, also we came across a vampire rapist at the same time. There was...
I don't know about that one.
There was...
He killed a girl, raped her, and drank her blood.
They were just pretty disturbing, really.
There's a movie of that now, it's called Twilight.
EVP
right.
Session 2. EVP stands for Electronic Voice Phenomenon. We are at Lockport Bridge, investigating the baby crying.
You get inside the bridge.
Go up ahead a little bit more.
Oh,
If there are any babies here who would like to communicate with us, please cry for us or make a sound.
Alright, let's move up a little bit more. Whoa, our flashlight's shorting out.
Could be a possible spirit forming.
EMF stands for electromagnetic field. We use EMF detectors to pick up electromagnetic fields because some people believe that ghosts suck the electricity out of the air in order to manifest themselves. This could also explain how our flashlight malfunctioned.
There are babies here that want to make themselves known. Just feel free to come up and touch any of us or just speak to any of us. Oh, we gotta get going. Can't
And
stay here too
EVP
long.
session 2.
Whoa. Brandon, are you over by the gravestones right now?
Yeah, that was me. Sorry about that.
Oh, that was you. Alright. False alarm. Alright.
I'll just keep an eye out for cars.
EVP session 3.
Whoa. Whoa. Flashlight.
Are there any babies here to communicate with us?
Dead baby.
Oh, Alice Cooper. Underneath the bridge?
Supposedly, babies have been heard crying underneath these bridges.
There's no way we're getting out of this car.
But there's no way we are getting out of this car to go under the bridge. And EVP session 3.
Wow. A lot of people,
Pretty popular joint.
a lot of ghost hunters in this neighborhood. Since it is 3 o'clock in the morning right now, it's very strange to see all these cars out.
Getting up to a hot spot, this parking lot.
Yep. Pull in here. Check it out.
I don't really want to though, I'm scared.
I am pretty scared.
I don't blame you. It's alright, so I guess this is the tree where we experience some supernatural
Oh,
events.
nothing.
Nope, nothing. I didn't hear anything, so I guess it's
Any cars? No.
disproved. Well, myth busted. It's about time to
That
pack it
particular
up.
myth busted.
The tapping myth.
Good work.
Good work, team.
Although I did notice there were quite low branches there, which could explain tapping on the roof.
Yeah, definitely. I mean,
Definitely, especially on a windy day.
Yeah,
It could easily reach the ceiling. We'll check out another possible hot spot.
Yeah, there is another possible hot spot.
Supposedly,
here.
this one's a little less
It's-
concrete than the others.
Could or could not be the location of the vampire rapist.
There is a paranormal
there are two animals crossing the road
animal.
I see a pair of eyes. The tapetum is glowing.
here. One of which
Seem to be raccoons of some sort.
There's two
Hey,
pairs.
Sly Cooper.
Actually, there's three. There's
Perhaps
three
there will
eyes.
be a ghost.
Nope, those are not eyes. Those are taillights upon investigation. We thought it was the demon dog, but in fact they are car taillights.
Ah!
Whoa, what was that? What's that?
Is it the
And
glowing?
rapist, up ahead, vampire rapist. Can't really...
I don't want to see him. Just keep going.
I think I might have seen the vampire rapist. Okay, so basically, we had a pretty good night. I think most of the ghosts were busted. Most of the myths were busted.
We're going to reveal the evidence and we'll see what we can find. Whoa. What was that? Can I hear?
Check this out.
This is the greatest thing I've ever heard in my entire life.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Gull.
Nice to meet you, Grant. So Dustin, did you have any personal experiences in Golls Woods?
I did not.
No evidence, nothing?
We stayed up all night and conducted EVP sessions, and we found nothing.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
We even checked to see if Lockport Bridge was indeed a crybaby bridge. We found nothing.
Still don't know what a crybaby bridge is, but it wasn't one, I can tell you that.
Was not one.
Although I did hear that you ran into some unknown animal as you were going through Golls Woods.
We actually debunked that myth. It turned out to be a car.
We originally thought it was a demon dog, but the three-eyed monster was actually
Two-eyed.
a two-eyed. Well, yeah. And it was a car.
Oh, that's unfortunate. I really thought it was haunted.
And as far as the tapping on the roof, we waited there for probably a good 2.5 hours, and we heard absolutely nothing tapping on that roof.
Yep.
Really?
I was very impressed and almost shocked at how professional and understanding the TAPS team could be. It was just amazing how they catered to my needs.
Overall, I thought that was a very successful case. Yeah, it's a shame that we didn't find anything, but as far as ghost hunters go, I mean, we did our job, you know?
Yeah, I'm just glad that we could set that owner of the woods at ease with his feelings about
that way,
happenings
that way his family doesn't have to be scared anymore. His little kids were getting frightened at night, and it just was a bad situation, but now they're okay, I think.
Yeah, turned out they were just getting frightened by the rear taillights of cars passing by.
Yeah.
On to the next mission.
Oh, watch out up ahead.
Jeez, thanks.
Session 3.
Hey Jess, have you heard any stories about this particular case out in Golls Woods near Archibald?
Yeah! I heard this story where this guy got out of the car and was
What?
This is a problem. We're not here to hurt you. We're here to be your friends.
Just if you're here, just knock this drum head off this table. Just go ahead.
Hey there! Was that you making all this noise? What is that?